Yo, it's Ibetonme. I told you guys a few days ago in my community tab that I was chilling, watching Harry Potter, having a peaceful world. I rested my leg because of a cracked kneecap, then all of a sudden, all the layoff Bungie drama dropped. And I said Monday I'm dropping a full breakdown. Well, it's Monday. So here's the situation. Half of Bungie is gone. The team that made Destiny feel like Destiny, Sandbox team, the VFX team, gutted. And while every gaming channel is out here covering this like it's a sad news story about devs losing their jobs, and it is for sure, but nobody is talking to you, the player, the person who is actually playing Destiny 2 right now, the person who has real money and real time invested into Marathon. So I'm cutting the cap because what's happening at Bungie is not just news, it's a warning. And if you're not paying attention, you're trolling yourself. So let's talk about it. Alright, so now that I got that out the way, let me hit you with the actual facts fast. Because I know you already seen all the massive headlines going around about Bungie's layoffs. On June the 25th, Jason Schreier dropped it, confirmed same day by Herman Hulst, which is PlayStation Studios CEO. Via the official letter, 400 people laid off out of roughly 850 employees. So you do the math. That's close to half the studio gone in one day. But here's where the headlines aren't telling you clearly. See, it wasn't just random cuts. It was the entire Sandbox team gone. That's the people responsible for how the weapons feel, how the gunplay is tuned, how your build actually performs. The entire VFX team gone. Senior leadership on Marathon, the general manager, and the engineering director, both cut. And even Jason Jones, who is the co-founder of Bungie, was laid off. And there's guys responsible for the IPs of Halo, Destiny, Destiny 2, Marathon. He pretty much helped create everything. And studio head Justin Truman, who only took the last role last year after Pete Parsons got walked out, is stepping down. And his replacement, Poria Torquin, former VP of Operations, not a creative director, not a game designer, an operations guy. Let me be very clear, that replacement isn't an accident. That's Sony telling you exactly what Bungie is right now. A call center to be managed, not a creative studio to be championed. See, keep that in your head for everything I'm about to break down. Now here's what really caught my attention, and if you skim past this official Bungie letter, hey, go read it again. Bungie officially wrote, "We recognize Destiny 2 fell short of expectations." This sentence is huge because this is the first time Bungie has said outright on record that Destiny 2 failed to do what it was supposed to do. Not spin, not we're evolving our strategy. Straight up, we fell short. And the crazy part is the final Destiny 2 update, the send-off, pulled over 167k players peaked on Steam, and also over 1 million plus players on all platforms. So people still love this IP. They came back for the funeral. They were willing to show up, and Sony looked at those numbers and still cut half the studio anyway. So that tells you everything you need to know about how this works. See, it's not about the love for the IP. It's not about player account on a specific day. It's about whether the business model makes sense for the shareholders. And right now at Sony, oh, it doesn't. And yeah, you knew this was coming. Between the layoffs over the last few years, Pete Parsons getting pushed out of the door, Marathon numbers that just continue to struggle, the writing has been on the wall. Now it's in an official letter. So what does this actually mean for the Destiny 2 players? See, if you're still in this game waiting for some Destiny 3 announcement that makes all of this okay, I need you to hear this. There's no Destiny 3 greenlit. Bungie confirmed it. See, the only thing they have mentioned are incubation efforts, which is corporate language for we have ideas and zero budgets to act on them. Here's the deeper problem that nobody is talking about. It's not just about the IP that makes Destiny feels like Destiny. See, it's the people, and those people are gone. The Sandbox team, the people who knew why your hand cannon has that specific kick, your pulse rifle punched the way that it do, why your build actually flows. Now they're just scattered all across the industry. And look, you cannot hire 400 new devs years from now and call it Destiny 3 and expect it to feel the same. See, that's not how game development works. Institutional knowledge doesn't transfer through a job listing. So if Destiny 3 ever happens, and I'm not saying that it won't, but the game coming out on the other end is going to be built by a completely different group of people at a studio restructured around operational efficiency, not creative ambition. So think about what that actually means for the game. Think about what that actually means for your time. And look, I get it. You've put years into Destiny 2. Builds, lore, raid moments, PvP, seasonal moments. But your loyalty to this franchise has always been asymmetrical. See, you're all in, but the studio who's having to answer to Sony just showed you who they are. Starting with the part that I actually think matters more for a lot of you who are watching this video, and that's Marathon. Because there are a lot of people right now, today, who are invested in that game, playing it weekly, grinding the extraction shooter learning curve, and you deserve a real talk about what these layoffs actually mean for Marathon specifically. First, the numbers. The 24-hour peaks for Marathon is less than 9,000 players, and Season 2 was supposed to be the relaunch, the bounce back moment, and the player account is just struggling. The game is not retaining players at a scale. See, that's not my opinion. That's the charts, that's the numbers. Second, the leadership vacuum. The general manager of Marathon is gone. The engineering director is gone. See, these are not middle management cuts. These are people who set product direction. They decide what the next season looks like. Who communicates between the dev team and the business team, and losing both of those roles simultaneously mid-development, oh my god, this is serious. And third, this is the one I want you to really sit with. Marathon is now the only thing Bungie has. Destiny 2 is done. No D3 is greenlit. Marathon has to carry the entire studio, and the persons now running the studio is focused on operational costs and cost efficiency, not player growth, not creative vision. All the while this is happening, Arc Raiders is here. They're constantly breathing on Marathon's neck, even if they are experiencing a little slow time as well, because that game has built an extraction shooter community of players who are looking for exactly what Marathon was supposed to deliver. The market is not waiting for Bungie to figure this out, so I'm just gonna say it. If you're playing Marathon right now, you are playing a game with a gutted senior leadership, shrinking resources, and a parent company that has explicitly shown it prioritizes cuts over creativity. A direct competitor actively taking your potential player base. See, that is the reality. Does that mean Marathon is dead tomorrow? No. There are still devs at Bungie who care deeply about the game. Season 3 is probably already in production, but you need to make decisions about your time and your money with all of that context. See, the studio is not going to give you that context. I will. So here's the bottom line. This isn't just sad news about devs losing jobs, and those are real people, and that is genuinely messed up. But for you as a player, this is a signal. The live service game has always asked for your loyalty without matching it. And Destiny 2 asks for years of your time and hundreds of dollars in expansions. And the thanks you get is an official letter saying it fell short of expectations. And Marathon asked you to bet on an extraction shooter with a rough launch and promised it would get better. And the people leading that promise just got cut. And your time is the most valuable thing you have. So stop betting it on studios that are betting on shareholders. Start betting on yourself. Find games, find communities that actually earn it. And down below, I would definitely love for you guys to comment about the Bungie layoffs and all the chaos surrounding Destiny 2 and Marathon. If this video entertained you or informed you, I would definitely appreciate a like. And also, if you're new to the channel, go ahead and sub. It matters more than you think. And again, I am Ibetonme, and you should too. And I'm out. And if you want to see more of what actually is going on with these live service games, I would suggest you watch this playlist next. Also, don't forget to like and sub. You guys have a great day. Peace.